So as you guys can see here, this is a Market Street Historical District. It's been placed on the National Register of Historical Places. So this is a general store. We're actually going to be in here a little bit later on during a live stream, which you guys, if you're watching this video now, you may have already seen that live stream. But we do have full access to this building tonight. There's a print shop right next door. And then this white building over here is a 23-roomed themed museum with a whole bunch of artifacts in there. So this is a building that we're going to take you through right now. All right, guys, so we're going to walk into the museum here. We have a base camp set right up. Tracy's going to be our guide tonight. We have Brad and Rob with us tonight. Rob over there, Brad's down there. We have Jarek, Paige, and Stan inside. It's not closed. We're going to head right in. So we have access to 2 full buildings tonight. This is our base camp right here. We have Jarek on our base camp. That's Tracy. Be our guide tonight. Let's take you guys right in here.
It's one of those things where you look at the cabinet, it doesn't say who's playing.
I'll turn on this light. Sorry if I'm blinding you, Rob.
I'm already blind.
So guys, this is like the police and fire room.
No, have you seen?
Yeah, really bad.
We're just going to take you guys through a really quick walkthrough. You can watch the live streams we're walking through. We'll also obviously be walking through during our investigation. Just giving you guys a quick feel for where we are tonight. I always like to do a walkthrough so that way if you guys see us in a particular room or if we're getting evidence in a room, you guys will have a better idea of where we're at. Some clocks up there. Some creepy painting, or portrait, I should say. So guys, this room, it's a little bit of the history behind the museum. This building actually used to be like a hotel, bar, restaurant. And this room that we're standing in right now was the bar area. The room over there where we set up in was actually the kitchen area. And this is also the location where a house burnt down where 6 children died. And this area right here is right where the bar would have been. That's creepy. Did you see this, Rob? A little creepy carriage. Look at this. Is this a phone? Old ass phone. Look at that. A major shoulder ornaments from a war. There's a lot of Civil War and war artifacts here too, and that could be one of the reasons behind the hauntings.
You know, I can never pull one off. The top hats are really cool.
Yeah. They're cool until you see a shadow man with a top hat. So another thing is that this building was also known to be used as a bordello. So not only was it a restaurant, bar, but they would do a little bit more than just eat and drink here. I'm assuming this is probably one of the rooms where stuff would happen. It would be a room right off the main floor, behind the bar.
Bow, chicka, bow, wow.
And that's a pretty cool bed, though. And of course, this is just the start of the creepy dolls. Plenty more where that came from. Just you wait.
Yeah, bed frames were so much cooler back in the day.
Yeah. And this is what I'm talking about, guys, over here. I'm not sure if you can see it because it's pretty small newspaper print. But it says, aftermath of a holiday season tragedy. The news clipping says, these are the remains of a fire in downtown Palmyra in which a mother and her 6 children lost their lives. So they believe this could be some of the spirits that still reside here. Now we're gonna head up.
Is this the one at a time?
No, you can come up. Yeah, because what Rob's referring to is in the building next door. They have a staircase where they only allow people one at a time just because the staircase is so old. All right, so we're gonna. Oh, so those are the infrared cameras. If you ever hear a click, that's what those are. Old bathroom. So we'll head down this way first. Doctor room. If you guys watch our early video, like the first video we have on YouTube is from Palmyra, so we're going to try to do this place justice. That first video does not at all. I apologize for that. But this room just has a whole bunch of cool doctor artifacts. This room has a whole bunch of cool doctor items in here. This room you kind of have a heavy feeling to, and this is the room where we had a REM pod go off, where I captured a Class A EVP that said try the REM pod. It's still up on the channel, and that's the only reason why I kept the video, is just because the EVP was so clear, and there's absolutely no one in the room. I mean, if you guys can tell, I'll kind of stand in the corner. I mean, I'm standing in the center of the room right now, and you guys can see this is not a big room. Size of a small bedroom. Make this EM or REM pod detector go off?
Derek,
The REM pod activity go out. Oh shit.
crazy.
It's going off like fucking nuts. That is going off. Look at all this doctor equipment. Did your
My K2 meter day.
K2 meter just died?
Yep.
So these items are items belonging to Dr. Reuben Reeves. That's a saw for amputating. There's someone up here, right?
Yes.
Okay. I heard footsteps, so. And all that medical equipment is just nuts.
Yes.
So this is the early war room. Has a whole bunch of Gettysburg memorabilia, artifacts.
Well, this is from Gettysburg.
Yeah, a lot of this is from the Civil War. Those boots are just creepy, aren't they? Civil War Union soldier. I mean, I know I use the term creepy a lot, but there's no other way to describe some of this stuff.
It's funny, we were just talking about Gettysburg on the way here.
Yeah. Oh, I didn't show. So over here, guys, so this is the doctor room that we were just looking at. And there's a whole bunch of pictures on the wall too, and obviously there's an art room, a Lions Club room that wraps around. This art room's really cool. Look at all these old school cameras. The early Kodak cameras. That's something else. East Palmyra room. And we'll be walking through all these rooms with digital recorders and everything else. So this is the religion room. This room's kind of creepy. Just because of this. So here's another thing that Palmyra is famous for is 4 churches. It's known as a corner of God. So it says here, did you know? Look at our main street. Notice anything? In 1938 copy of Ripley's Believe It or Not, our 4 churches are mentioned. 1 church, each with a different denomination, standing today on each corner. This is believed to be the only place in the world where this 4 churches on intersecting corners exist. Pretty crazy. And this is known to capture shadows coming up these stairs. The local merchant's room. A bunch of old glasses here. Just coming through here, taking some more pictures. All right, so we're continuing down. Here's a tool room.
Are you serious?
What?
It's working now.
Yeah, so Brett or Rob, here, let me document that. So let's see your K2 or your meter. So you guys can see that green light. Here, let me turn off my light. That green light means that his K2 or his meter is on, his EMF meter. It died while we were in the doctor room, right?
Yeah.
That room has some funky
Like
vibes
it
to
died,
it.
as in like it wouldn't turn
Yeah, it wouldn't turn on at all.
or off.
I was recording during that, so we can document that.
It still could be a battery.
Could be, but normally if it's a battery, it won't turn back on. All right, guys, so we're just going to take you down this wing. Tool room. I don't know, but for some reason, old, like antique farm equipment like this or tools just kind of creep me out.
Like dolls?
Yeah. So this is the morning room. Are you just tapping?
Oh,
Yeah, I
I
was.
was. I also.
Oh, okay.
Back in here.
No, I just heard a tapping. I don't know. Okay, so this is the morning room. This room gives off creepy vibes as well. And this lady, very creepy. This is a graveyard doll box. A memorial to Galloway children who have died. These boxes were kept in the parlor. That is, I didn't even read that before.
Graveyard doll box.
Memorial to the Galloway children who died. I'm assuming Galloway children were the children in the fire?
1, 2, 3.
There's 6 of them, right?
Yeah, if that's those kids, I would assume there'd be 6.
You would think so. Alright, so we're gonna make our way over here. This is the kitchen room.
Maybe I'll get later. Is it this doorway that she was talking about? They said it was in between 2 walls. The doctor's office.
This is the war room. And this is where multiple psychics have said that they've picked up on a man who hung himself. Right here. We're going to certainly spend some time in here tonight.
Oh yeah, definitely.
So this is continuing on through the war rooms.
Run, they fight later.
Okay, so here's another creepy room, known as a toy room. Look at all these dolls. And you have all these games. Alright guys, so this is another creepy room. This is the toy room. Look at all these creepy dolls. Alright guys, so that's pretty much the upstairs. We're going to be heading over to the general store. Alright guys, so this is recording number 3 on my digital recorder. We are going to start a walkthrough of the general store. It's very dark in here. My LED light actually died as soon as I came in here. So we're going to walk through, show you guys, those of you who did not watch the live stream walkthrough. This is probably going to be the walkthrough that you guys see in the main video. So we're going to walk through and see what we can get. Yeah, so I like the LED light because it like shines like a bigger area, so that's why it's kind of spotty with a flashlight. But I do have a digital recorder going, as you guys saw. Jarek is running a meter to detect an EMF. Yeah, we'll go the same route. So these stairs lead up to the residence of the Phelps, but we want to show you the general store first.
It feels much darker since when we were here before.
Yeah, this place without lights, guys, is just really creepy. And this isn't just like a reenactment or recreation of a general store. This is an actual general store that was functional in the early 1900s, late 1800s even. Oh, that was me. I stepped on something. Okay, so you can see this is the main cash register at the store, or main like counter area. Old cash register. I'm just going to show you guys back here. There's keys in this safe. I don't know if you guys can see it with how dark it is in here, but there's a story that there's some keys in here. Actually, you guys can see them right there. That if you move those keys, the spirit here gets mad, and something got thrown, and it actually cracked the glass. Since then, they've replaced it, repaired it. But that's what we were told 3 years ago when we were here. All right, so we're going to walk up towards the residence. It's just creepy how we've already had a lot of equipment malfunctions. Mr. Phelps, are you here with us tonight? These floors are also very creaky. There's a restroom right in here. So we already did a walkthrough for YouTube Live, and Rob wants to go back up to a room where we're having some K2 spikes, so that's the route that we're heading right now. We're going to see what we can capture there. So this is the resident area of the Phelps family. Did you hear that? There's a thud upstairs, right? Jarek, walk back up those stairs.
From the bottom?
Yeah. I just want to see for some reason, like, okay, just from right there is fine.
Alright.
Yeah, because as soon as you got top of the landing is when I heard it. See, even with him doing that extra pronounced step at the end,
That's not what I heard.
no.
Wait, maybe? When I took my last step, I hit my heel.
No, I heard it like above us. And that's the second time. So yeah, we just had Jarek recreate his footsteps just to make sure that it wasn't like, for some reason, you know, something that echoed.
Dad, look at this.
What?
The sign for the 1931.
No, that's an old calendar. Hey guys, so you can see this kitchen area.
There's a dog in the background too.
I was just gonna say, did you hear there's a dog
Yep.
barking?
Okay, so we are calling out everything we hear just for marking on the digital recorder. Look at this old sink area.
Go back and just document and make sure these chairs were.
Oh, my LED light is completely dead now. Won't even turn on. I just noticed it. Okay, so I apologize for the lack of light in this walkthrough, but I even it was fully charged, and then I even threw in the charger before we came just to make sure. Look, this is bakery right here. This old brick wall right here. Another bedroom.
You go back through and watch them live. I'm pretty sure they were. But we'll just make
They
sure
were what?
that these chairs were actually pulled out. I think they were.
Yeah.
But just to clarify.
So which building did she say she won't be in? This one or the museum?
The museum.
I thought it was this one. Maybe it's the museum.
Yeah.
I think it's the museum. She said, because when she said where she said she would sleep, no problem. She pointed this way.
Gotcha. The family books. So this is their actual, like, stuff. There you go. So what we're going to do is we're going to head up to the room where Rob had a spike on his meter and try to do a session up there. Yeah, I'm going to have to charge this LED light. Actually, I have another one too, so. All right, let's head up. Hey guys, these stairs are really old, so they ask that only one person at a time go up. Those are the stairs from when we first walked in. Jared, did you want to head up next?
I was just moaning right here.
Really? Right here?
Yeah. Just as I was walking into the bedroom area.
This room gives me the creep. Just this attic.
What was that?
What's that?
Is it that?
Yeah. It's sealed off. Now we've already had multiple camera malfunctions. Was it this room?
No. It's the one you guys had the door handle.
Oh.
Thing with last time.
Okay, so we're gonna go into a room.
Sweet man.
Huh? Manny couldn't get you?
Yeah.
I'm just gonna film. So I'm just gonna film these two rooms, Rob, and then I'll be in there. Alright guys, so I'm gonna end this recording, but then we're gonna set up a tripod with a camera and see what we can get in here.
Whose room is this?